Intermittent fasting, massive buzzword. Do you go 24 hours? Do you go 16? Do you do 3 days? Do you drink water? We need to simplify this. Do I intermittent fast? I don't mean to. I intermittent feast. So what I mean by that is I nourish my body so much when I do eat that my brain says, thank you, thanks very much, we've got all the nutrients we need, you don't need to carry on eating, you don't need to keep chucking junk food in there, storing every calorie as body fat, we've got every essential amino acid, fatty acid, vitamin, mineral, thank you, stop eating, we can carry on burning fat now. So when you eat the correct way, the optimal human diet, you unintentionally do fast because you feasted. Whereas when you eat ultra processed absolute garbage, let's be honest, your body's saying, whoa, we need amino acids, we need fatty acids, we need vitamins, we need minerals, we need electrolytes. Where are those? Keep eating until we get them. That is why on average everyone's gaining like 1 pound or 2 a year, because they're not nourishing their bodies with the right food. They're not getting that satiety signal to the brain saying stop eating. So it's just, that's why we snack all the time. It's never mind the blood sugar crashes, that's a different story. So that's happening as well. The brain goes into panic mode. It's like, well, you better eat some sugar or you're going to go into a coma or something, which doesn't make sense, does it, physiologically? It's like you've got this, say, a really obese person, you've got all this stored body fat just ready. It's like driving around in your car with a full tank, and you just, every sort of hour, you go into a petrol station to put some more in. When people say, I'm starving, they literally are hungry. They're not lying. But it's because when they did last eat, one, it was full of sugar. Even if it's like bread, potatoes, pasta, it's all broken down to sugar. I've made videos of that before. So they're getting this, boom, back down. Oh my God. The brain is not used to running off their body fat and ketones. So it is emergency panic mode. You need to eat right now. Do you know, get that sugar crash, and you want a chocolate biscuit or some sweets, which don't exist in nature. So it's like, why would you want that? The meal you had didn't have everything it needed. So it's like, okay, well, we better go find some food that we do need. And then you eat again, don't have the right nutrients. So then you eat again. And during this time, it's getting a little bit of protein, a little bit of essential fatty acids, vitamins, minerals, electrolytes from each meal, not enough. So you just keep snacking. And all those extra calories that come along for the ride, those empty calories, we'll store them for a rainy day. Does that day ever come? So if you're feeling ravenous 1 to 2 hours after you've eaten, now you know why. Wrong foods raise your insulin too much. If you're overweight, you've got hyperinsulinemia, so your insulin's high all the time. Insulin blocks our main satiety hormone, leptin, which is secreted from our fat cells just to say how much fuel we've got on board. So someone really big actually has a higher metabolism. So some people think they've got a slow metabolism. Not the case. The leaner you get, the body lowers down, it turns down the thermostat and stops burning stuff because it's trying to conserve energy. It makes sense. But if you're not eating the right food, you're blocking that satiety signal. You're just going to keep eating, keep storing, and it physiologically shouldn't make sense. You're gaining all this fat, you've got all this energy around you, but you're starving. Internally, you're not starving, but your brain thinks you are. You eat only what you need, you get rewarded with fat loss. Eat what we're not designed to eat, you're going to get fat gain. There's no way around it. You need to see yourself as like any other mammal, any other animal eats their optimal human diet. They don't know what Cheetos and Doritos and crisps and chocolate biscuits are. When you get rid of all that garbage, you block out all the noise, and your brain can finally hear those satiety signals, and you're not getting these blood sugar crashes every hour, these snacks every hour or two. You can finally just eat when you're hungry and stop eating when you're full. Drink when you're thirsty, stop drinking when you're nourished and quenched. You don't have to be miserable and starving to get the body you want. I eat big meals, I nourish myself. Get out your own way and trust your physiology. So when I do feast, I then intermittently fast. It could be 24 hours, it could be 16, it could be 8, it could be 30 plus. It depends how much food I had in that time. But I listen to my body. When it's hungry, it's asking for nutrients, I'll provide them. And if it's the right ones, you get rewarded with the fasting after. So think feast first, fast incidental of that. Here's a few examples. Cheers, guys.